Hi, everyone. My name is Frederick Lin, the President and Technology Officer of SunASIC Technology. Today, we're going to talk about the IoT business model and the Nuvoton processors. We know everything started with a big event that in 2016, SoftBank Corporation acquired ARM with $32 billion. ARM is a leader of a mobile architecture and targeting the future IoT growth market. I think this was why that Mr. Sun see the potential of the IoT market and made the decision. And after a couple of years, we know the IoT market was not growing as fast as we expected. And the reason is that the IoT is a highly diverse market. It's not like the personal cellular phone or notebook computing, server computing, that you make a product design and sells tons of millions of them. And the large organization we see like the Google, like Amazon, like Ali, and they have built the top infrastructure, but they don't have the killer application like the cellular phone that you can sell many of them and to justify their huge investment. And the small market, small organizations, small companies, they don't have enough resource to tag the connectivity, the security, and the complexity of combined hardware and software and their specific knowledge towards the application. It's very difficult to have all the talents all put together in a small organization to address the market. So we see a big gap between these companies as everybody is struggling to find the sweet spot or position in the market. So we've seen the large IoT infrastructures built, the Ali, the AWS and the Google Cloud and Apple Cloud, all the services there, but we don't see that many applications using the services. And we believe that from our past experience with personal security, that we see the trust zone architecture is the key to the success of IoT market, because the protecting the software IP is as important as protecting user data and protecting the data transportation. The model we see with the trust zone architecture is a model we call the incremental firmware development that allows the people to build application on stacks of tools and services from other vendors. And we provide through the infrastructure, we provide the customer with a customized microprocessor with the software architecture and software IPs loaded to address their need. And how we can do it? We believe that the IoT market can be addressed more efficiently in the same way we built our personal security supporting network and to address the personal security market. We were actually the first vendor to deliver the demonstration system in 2017 in German. In the trade show, we were invited by ARM to demonstrate the fingerprint application. We ported it to the Cortex M23 processor. At that time, we jointly with Nuvoton to demonstrate the new powerful, although very small platform to address the personal security market. Our strategy to address the IoT and personal security market is a pyramid. When we look at the pyramid, we see the biggest part is the bottom, that all the application developer is writing their software, designing their hardware for the IoT market. And the top of the pyramid, we see the cloud players like Google, Microsoft, Amazon, and Ali. They provide their cloud service for the transportation and the data management of IoT. And all these small applications, we see that rely on the very big population of developer to do their work. And we see the middle-sized companies doing their own vertical system from cloud to terminal devices, and they maintain a high-cost oriented solution for the IoT market. But this is not what we see for the future. So we see for the future, we need to support the mass population of all the kinds of developers. And the use of portable secure devices like this. Everybody has a cellular phone. Then we use the cellular phone to save our personal data. We use the cellular phone to do the shopping. We do the cellular phone for the banking, then personal security management. But it's more like the high cost equipment. Everybody don't have a multiple cellular phone, and it's quite expensive to replace one with every other years, and you have to transfer data from one to another. And we look at the personal security market as a much more smaller scale, that a device that address the specific need for, let's say, like a banking, like web browsing, like operating the car, or opening the door and keep track of your personal data. And we see a more portable device and the low-cost device for the market. And to address this market, we use the trust zone architecture. With the architecture, we have the trusted code and data, and the non-trusted application code that provided by third party. And when we look at the architecture, we look at the collaboration of all the different players, and like software vendors come up with their package, like Java, Fingerprint security, AWS, the cloud service, embedded the operating system, and storage management, wireless, and some specific solution that provided the third-party company to the developer. And in the trust code data area, we also keep track of security data like biometric information, like a password, like a crypto keys, and for the user. And on top of this common architecture, we allow the application developer to put their own software and the data management on top to build their own product, like a padlock, like a remote control, like USB token. Okay, this is the architecture we use to address the personal security market. And we believe based on the same architecture, we can develop an architecture and ecosystem for IoT world with ARM and Nuvoton, of course. And our vision for the future market is like this, that all the application developer is facing a same interface as for example, a e-store, that with the e-store, they can purchase the hardware platform, they can purchase the software IP, and they can purchase the design services, and they can purchase engineering support that allows them to put together quickly their solution. And we even provide manufacturing service to the application developers to allow them to quickly build the application and send it to the market. And the application can be all kinds, like from personal security to remote control, like remote monitoring, the IoT applications. So this is the market we look at that helps the application developers to address the IoT requirements that in the bottom of the pyramid. And this incremental firmware development scheme, when we look closer, this is a development model we propose with the Nuvoton. On the bottom, we have the Cortex M23 and 33 trust zone architecture. And on top of the stack, we provide the software IP and the library that allows the application developer to manage the user data and providing them additional possibility to integrate third-party IP in the the system, and that they have only need to build their own simple layer of software on top, and their products ready to go. So all these are developed incremental towards the final product in a very cost-effective way. When we look at this model, we see the advantage of this development model is 3 parts. For the software vendor, IP provider, we provide a safe and trackable code distribution method, and we help them to expand their business opportunity through the e-store that allows them to address small customers as well as the big ones more efficiently. And we have simplified their customer support efforts through the same interface. And for application product developers, we provide we call the one-stop shared shopping experience that save their NRE costs, and they can buy hardware, software, IP all once in the e-store, and that lowers their coding cost, testing cost, and make their development cycle very quick. And even we provide the manufacturing and assembly services. And on top of this, we provide a shared resource among developers and software vendors that we provide certified security and connectivity library, and we provide standardization of APIs, and we provide the open source project to help the developers. And give an example of our personal security applications, and the same platform or same fundamental part of the software. We see the secure platform. On top, we have a secured operating system. We have all kinds of tools and drivers provided to the application developers, and the application developers put on top of their own application the software stack we provide to them. And like with the example of a personal security, we provide like the solution for the FIDO keys, like the padlock, the door lock, for the banking applications, for the remote control type of applications. And when we look at the IoT infrastructure, the same model can be applied to all the terminal devices, that each terminal device having the same similar architecture, that with the operating system and the secure platform on the bottom, and all kinds of IP and the tools and APIs provided on top of it, and the application developer put their own effort on top of all the stack. Just like you buy a personal computer, you have all the operating system and the web browser, the Office installed, and you just need to put your own stuff on top and ready to go. And to establish all these, we need to have the technology element to address the need, including the low-cost hardware, and like the Nuvoton M23 and M33 solutions. And we have the secured execution environment. We have the crypto engine to ensure the safety of data and the communication. And we allow the easy to implement the access management and the connectivity, low power, and the simple application interfaces through standardization, and the collaborative model that allows the different software vendors to put their effort in the same platform quickly. And we can build the platform to the customer's specification. And on the bottom of this, the technology element from the ARM and the Nuvoton are trust zone and XOM, execution-only memory, that we use to protect the software code, as well as user data, that helping the software developer to secure their income without worrying that to release their library to the public. And Nuvoton also provides a flash lock that allows you to protect the software and the data in the system. And they provide also the JTAG ICP interface to ensure the ease of development under the secure platform and secure environment. And with the Nuvoton platform, we provide two major class of personal security product. One is a small, what we call small fingerprint module, or we call the smart button, and with a security built in. And another type of class of devices is the USB dongle, and that allows people to put various security function to it. For example, the same USB token, we can use it to keep crypto keys, certificate, and data and password. And with the smart fingerprint button, we can build a mouse, padlock, door lock, the personal security equipment all over the places. And when we look at the supplying network that allows us to support the application developers, we see the e-store in front, and the R&D team supporting the tools and the software, and the production facility that allows the quickly integration of everything. And the supply chain management allows us to provide the IP and also the contract design manufacturing service. The IoT business network will allow us to expand an IP offering from personal to business security with all kinds of RTOS and the tools and OTA services and the remote installation and the management. And we address the market like personal security, smart home, industrial, environmental, agricultural, public utility, and so on. The customer segment, we look at the IoT is automotive is a major part, and public service, including utility and surveillance, and smart home, smart appliance, and smart community services. Our value position to the market is secured IoT networking, cloud awareness, and hardware and software integration services. And we provide the value through our key activities like software standardization and training, evaluation boards, distribution and support, and module marketing, and to smart packaging. And our key partners include key PCB manufacturing, packaging house, software developers, and programming and testing service providers, and with the sales and marketing team support, engineering team support, and our patent suite. And our customer relationship allows us to maintain the ecosystem and the design and production services included. And we help the customer to market the product through cloud partners and cyber media and the e-store. The cost structure is mainly on R&D, sales, marketing, and contract production with our patent suite that allows to ensure the revenue stream for ourselves and the customer. And the revenue stream comes from personal security product, IoT security modules, and the NRE-based contract design and development to share the resource and profit with our customer. We have about over 30 patents that allows us to address the IoT security market, including what we call the secure IP transfer mechanism through the network. And we also have a scheme that allows to various functionality to build into a simple device with a multiple fingerprint to control the function. And we also have a very interesting service based on a patent that allows the user to manage an IoT device, managing all kinds of simple device through a unified interface on the web browser. Our core competence towards the IoT market is the fingerprint sensor offered in industry, including many image quality, low power and reliability. And we have an innovative packaging technology and secure IP license transport technology. And our patent portfolio ensures the net profit stream for ourselves and our customer. And we provide a series of fingerprint sensor. That's our core business from small to large size, which addresses the personal need and towards the governmental, like the airport, like the police station, to manage the fingerprint for large population. And so on top of this core technology, we hope to will help the IoT customer to develop their technology and address the market need. Thank you very much.